Yo, what is going on? BK is here, bringing you a new vid. I said in the last one I was gonna bring you the game I was talking about with the guy that pretty much ran clock the end of the game, and he really didn't make the best decisions down the stretch, and I ended up getting the W. So here we get into the kickoff. He had the ball first. I think I'm gonna name this video "When Running Clock Goes Wrong," because this dude, I mean, it was a pretty solid game offensively and defensively. It was well fought, man. It was well fought. He was able to run the ball pretty well, and I think he played a pretty solid game until right to the very end where he did some old stupid shit. But yeah, I'll get into that a little bit later. But for the most part, he's playing a pretty solid game. He was able to. He was actually pounding the ball pretty hard. No homo. And down the stretch, he ran clock, and it was like it kind of put him at a disadvantage. So that's why I kind of named this when running clock goes wrong, because when's the right time to do it. It's a great tactic in the NFL, but on Madden a lot of times you can score in 40 seconds. It's pretty simple when you have a pretty decent offense, and you can move the ball rather quickly. This guy's offense really isn't geared for that, but mine's is. So you got to kind of look at it from the context of making sure when you're playing guys, you're playing the right strategy against guys, and he obviously didn't do that here. Again, it was a real tough game. I mean, I can't really take much from him other than towards the end of the game. Once pretty much I had the game locked up in one, he actually tried to lag the game. Then he jumped off sides and paused the game with like a second left, which is just real fucking retarded. Like, if you lose, you lose, man. You want to concede, you want to do whatever, but it is what it is. If somebody beats me, I might be a little agitated about it, but I'm not gonna go to the lengths of what he did in order to try to piss a person off. So in his first drive, he came out, moved the ball pretty decently. Then but I stopped him. Then I come right down, get a score, and now we kind of pick up the action on his second drive, where he really didn't do much. I mean, like I said, it was a real plain game. It was pretty plain, so it's not really much to commentate about. But I will let you guys know probably in my next video. I'm actually looking to do a series with my wife on Madden. She's been learning how to play the game, and she's actually pretty fucking good at it. So I think I'm gonna start doing a couple videos with her and show her growth as far as the game. Like right now she's playing the computer, but I want to show a couple practice sessions with her and show how she basically goes through her reads. And I've been showing her the game, but I'm kind of letting her kind of feel things out. I've explained to her basic coverages. I've explained to her how to figure out the difference between man and zone and how the guys move around. So I mean, it's pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun teaching her this game. So I think while she's going through this development, I kind of want to bring it to you guys. See how you guys like it, and I think I'll get some commentary with her. She's actually really sarcastically funny and kind of rages at the game at times. It's actually kind of fucking funny. So, I want to bring you guys that stuff. So, it is what it is with that. But, back to this game. Again, as you see, it's a pretty boring game. I just want to show you guys what happens basically at the end of this one. And, I want you guys to comment and leave comments and just basically tell me what your style of play is, as far as, do you feel guys, do you prefer running clock, do you run wide open, and when you should and when you shouldn't. Like, when should you get to a point where you're just like, okay, well, I want to preserve the win, and at what time do you just let off the gas? Because I mean, people have different strategies, and I'm kind of curious because maybe I'm being hard on this guy. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But I think it was real stupid, kind of what he did down the stretch. Yeah, I cannot believe I gave up that score right there. Uh, Went into man, which normally I was playing zone. And he finally got that corner route, which I should have used or picked about 4 times already. But we jump into the second half here. Like I said, it's pretty uneventful, very defensive. I mean, the guy played well. I can't take nothing away from him as far as his game. He played pretty well. So, it is what it is. But here, moving the ball downfield, and I kind of got stuck in a rut where I should have had more points because instead of taking my threes, which bad Laren, I do that a lot. I tend to think I can get fourth downs a lot, and I usually will go for it, which I need to stop doing that. I really don't do it in important games, like say if I'm playing a Virgin Gaming game or something like that. I usually take my points. But in the lobby, I'm just, pretty much trying to keep it wide open. Like, again, like that's my style. Everybody has different styles. Some people, they'll take the 3, the short 3. But if I feel like I can get 7 and I feel like you're not doing enough to stop me, yeah, I'm going to try you every time. So, if, I ever play you or, you see me in the lobby, anything like that, just know that's my gaming style. Got screwed right there. Should have had me a first down, but it is what it is. So, here, 4th and 7. Decision time. I'm going. I don't think this was the best play call here, but the play had been working. I think I just caught the Redskins' wrath right there and got a drop pass. So he gets the ball, and this is basically around the time he starts just like completely running the ball and slowing things down, which, I mean, like I said, if that's what you want to do, great, but you don't have a quick strike offense and if you don't feel like you can do it, why would you, just my opinion, man, but it is what it is. Yeah, it gets actually a pretty nice play right here. It's a pretty nice play right here, gets him a first down. Goes back to the running game, and usually, ironically, I stopped the run pretty good. I don't know why I wasn't able to get some stops here. I really don't get it, but he was running the rock pretty well. He stuck with it, and he's moving the ball. As you see here, I mean, he's not doing that spectacular. He's pretty much just running up the middle and falling for 3 or 4 yards every single time, man. It got so fucking annoying because it's like I'm getting a hit on you either in the backfield or making first initial contact, within like 1 to 2 yards, and he's just moving the ball still. I know my run D works. Is just right now he's kind of doing his thing. So right there, I think I expected him to pass. I came out in the zone and I got burnt right there. So again, he's moving the ball well, but again, he's running clock, running it down, but he's leaving so much time. Like, I just didn't understand that. Poised to take it in the end zone. What happens? Hold the call. I did get lucky there, and Madden did kind of screw him, but shit, I mean, it was what it was. Now you got to prepare, for that mistake. He was probably thinking in his mind, hey, okay, I got a chance to run down some more clock, but it didn't work out that way. I hadn't been stopping him all game. Now all of a sudden, clink, clink, locking him down. You got to prepare for them instances in this game. So here I take, a timeout, make sure he can't run any more clock, make him kick it early. I kind of preserved my timeouts a little earlier, but I felt like I could use them because I had plenty of clock to get down the field and do what I had to do. Like, I knew at this point he was in trouble, and I think he probably thought like that too. I hadn't really scored much all game, but that was because I was going 4th on 4th, and I wasn't really super trying to, move the ball. So now we, kind of get into the game late here and running my West Coast stuff. I hadn't really run the West Coast stuff much in the first half. I like to kind of play one style in the first half, another style in the second, depending on what, some of the things that I like to do. So I hurry up here off that the sideline route. Run it again. See if I can get a man beater right here. And his man played it pretty well, so I'll go to the tight end. Has him in space, knocks it down. So here I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just I'm gonna take it deep this time. I've been waiting to get this play all game. I knew what coverage he was in. I knew what was coming, and I figured right here is I'm gonna take my shot. Get it? Got it. Touchdown. So now I know he's really thinking, oh my God. I ran all this clock. I didn't play any defense. I didn't stop him from scoring. So what now? He goes to a formation I know very well because actually a pretty good friend of mine, Jamie 4321. He's a pretty good Madden player. Yeah, actually probably one of the best I know. He runs this formation like flawlessly. Yeah, if you play him, you will see this formation and you will hate it. But I knew what to expect because I've seen this formation before and I know pretty much all of the plays out of the formation. You know, he's a runner by nature, so I knew if I'd make him have to speed it up and push the tempo and push the ball downfield, he wouldn't be able to keep up. So here we just decided to lock down, and make him throw it to the places that where we know he's supposed to be at. But see, this is what pisses me off about this guy. He's beat. He might not know it, but I know it. So what does he do? He lags the game in order to try to, I guess, get me to not really use my users, or be able to use my users like I want to. Now, seriously, bro, if you have to do that much to win a game of Madden, you should seriously go play in traffic. Like, seriously, like, in your life, slit a wrist, maybe both, and just die. Because, I mean, if you're not good at the game or you feel like, what's the point? So, runs off sides. Like, seriously, bro, why, man? Like, it's annoying to play against somebody that's doing that. Then he pauses the game with 1 second left on the clock. Come on, man. Seriously. Well, as y'all see here, I get the W. But seriously, bro, I really wanna hear from y'all. I want y'all to really comment and let me know when do you guys decide to run clock? Like, when do you guys decide to slow it down? When do you speed up the tempo? Everybody has different play styles. I think right here, his play style actually hurt him. It really hurt him down the stretch. So, I kind of want to hear from you guys and figure out when did you guys do that. But my next video, it's might be either a VG game or one of my I'm gonna call the wifey series. So be looking for that. Oh yeah, y'all know I had to send him a message, right? Had to send him a message, let him know how I really felt about the situation. But I'm thinking my next video is probably gonna be either the wifey series or a Virgin Gaming game that I played against this guy. It was a pretty good game. Has a lot of one of the mini schemes that I'm gonna bring, which is Cleveland. I might do that next week. I've been working a lot on my regular job lately, so I haven't really been able to do that mini scheme like I've been talking about. So I'm trying to push out about 3 vids next week. So I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of variety and show you that I'm serious about doing this thing. So be looking for that. I had to tell him. I had to tell him about himself. But be looking for my next video. Should be out maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll get something together. But for now, this is your boy BKS Bully signing out. Peace.